Is rolling.
And we're live.
We are.
Live out of the Ajax
This time.
studio.
Not last time, but this time we are.
This time we are live. It is.
Lucifer in the morning.
I'm gonna chase you from the sun.
Lil Nas X is pumped.
Oh, yo, Lil Nas X gave the devil a lap
Oh my
dance.
God, bro. The most fire.
The
That was such a fire lap dance.
Yo, honestly, this shit is fucking hilarious.
Oh my
It is
God.
so funny.
Oh my God.
You know what I mean? My main thing was like he's supposed to be for the kids, but you know he said it himself. He's like, oh, I talk about lean and shit in my last song. How am I for the kids? And it's like,
That was
buddy,
one line. Okay.
you're acting as if you weren't singing the clean version of your song in front of kids.
You're acting like you're not.
Like, you know what I mean? I don't know. Whatever.
Come on.
Whatever. I don't
Come
care.
on.
End of the day, you can do whatever he wants to fucking promote his artistry.
But is it gay if your dick moved at all during the video?
100%.
Yes.
Flinched. Your chick is jumping during a Lil Nas X video, fam.
Yes.
The way he's moving on the devil for a second there, I tried to question it. I saw like I say that because I was
That's so fucking funny to think. You're watching it like, oh, am I gay?
do I
Is it
like
like
this?
Watch man play golf.
I saw Lil Nas X post like someone's TikTok of that song, and it was like my reaction to Montero. And then he's like, looks all pissed. He walks off, but as he walks off, he noticed he has a giant like fucking erection in his pants. So I was like, Jesus Christ, Lil Nas X.
Listen, buddy.
No, the thing that I don't get annoyed by it because it is what it is, but it's just like for everyone out there that's getting mad at like, how the hell could these QAnon people think that Hollywood's in all this devil worshipping stuff, and then all Hollywood puts out is shit like that. And you're like wondering how these QAnon people end up thinking that Hollywood's run by devil worshippers. Cause there you go. That's the one thing I was just laughing because like it's not just Lil Nas X. Like this
Honestly,
shit's
it was
been
a
going
really
on.
weird. It was a really weird video. And on top of that, the shoes was like, I'm like, why are we doing this? Like,
Yeah, so
even if you are gay, why promote something like that? Even though Nike is suing him for it.
Yeah.
Okay,
'Cause-
so
All he did was buy 666 pairs of shoes and then did shit to them.
should I take away that homosexuality is synonymous with, like
Going to hell?
Satanism and
Apparently.
I don't even think Lil Nas X is a Satanist.
People. This is the whole thing. The argument is that originally, the parts of the Bible were against homosexuality was really about pedophilia and not homosexuality.
Really?
That's what the argument is, and that
Misinterpreted broken telephone.
No, it was intentionally changed with the Catholic Church. Is what the argument is, but
Keep the kids for us.
either way, it wouldn't make a difference because the Catholic Church is responsible for pedophilic acts in a homosexual brand. So, regardless, if you're against homosexuality, you're still fucking male kids. So
That's
it's
what I'm
still
saying. They
homosexuality.
wanted to keep the kids for them. That's what they had
It's
to
still
make it
homosexuality, which is against the Catholic Church's bidding. Like, you know what I mean? That's why it's funny.
Is it gay if you, as a man, hook up with a female to male trans? So that's not like the one, not a chick with a dick.
Listen, fam. If
Is
you
it
have
still,
the knowledge
is it
of
still a
which
pussy?
all-
Just like
Is it a guy with a pussy? What you're telling me?
like
it looks
the
like
Billy
a guy that
Page,
has a
like the
pussy?
Emily Page, or not Emily Page. What's that page? one?
Elliot
Elliot
Page?
Page. Like him. Let's go. Or
Shim.
if they them, if you've had intercourse with they them, is that gay? Because they don't have a
Honestly,
penis, I
bro,
don't
like
think.
at this
You have
point,
knowledge,
man,
it's gay,
if
fam.
I'm fucking with a girl and she says, "Oh, I'm non-binary," I have to stop fucking with you because I feel like I'm gay if I fuck with you. Like, you have to be a straight up cis female. If you're not cis female, I'm super straight. Not to be one of those guys, but it's just like I like cisgender women. I don't want to be confused with any other kind. I don't want trans women. I don't want non-binary women. I don't want fucking demisexuals and sapiosexuals. And I just want a regular fucking woman. Like nothing crazy.
No, I
not
gotta admit.
icing on the cake. Just a regular fucking bitch.
Some of the names do sound badass though. I don't
They
know.
do.
what half
They
of
do
them
sound
are.
kind of cool.
Like demisexual kind of
Yeah,
sounds
that's-
cool. I don't
yeah.
even know what it is,
I'm not
but
sure what it means that you have sex with half people. Or,
yeah, it kind of sounds nice though. Yeah, I only do certain one half of the body.
Demigods.
I only fuck top halves.
I only masturbate to Demi Moore porn.
Yeah, Demi Lovato porn.
Yes, only the demis.
See that shit? Demi Lovato came out as like, she's like, I'm queer. Like, I can never get married to a man. I'm like, wow, you just wasted a man's fucking
Yo,
couple years of his life, and then you just come out as queer, and everyone's celebrating that shit. What about the guy that you just fucked around with for the last couple years?
Yes.
He wants to get married to.
Yeah,
We're not gonna talk about
I was
that.
watching a clip of her this week. She was for some reason.
Who gives
I
a
don't know
fuck? She's
how.
a fucking heroin addict. We should
Well,
just stop
that's
talking about it.
well, that's what I was wanted to say
Yeah,
with the
junkie.
heroin overdose. She was on Joe Rogan for some reason, which everyone was talking shit about
Recently?
Really?
this week.
Yeah.
And she was talking about her overdose, and like,
that?
so I had to obviously.
Fuck, I gotta watch this now.
I just watched the clip. I didn't see it, but she was talking about her overdose, and she's saying her vision. She can only see like this. Like she's like you can only see like focus on like half of her face at a time kind of thing. So like she's like when Joe's talking, you always see like the eyes up kind of thing, and this would be like a blur still. Like so she got mosh up, but that's from the stroke.
Right?
The stroke that the overdose caused. So stay off them spoons, kids. Long story short.
Stay off the spoon.
Like, damn, how much junk are you doing, bitch? What the fuck? Like,
stop hotting up your spoon, fam.
there's fucking buckets in the street that aren't even OD and they're like homeless and shit.
Yes.
And, like, how much heroin did you had a fucking stroke, bitch? Like, what the fuck?
Yes.
Yo,
She's doing bare barrel in a day.
Bare barrel.
you know what I tried out the other day?
Heroin?
No. Pretty close. No.
Remy boy.
Fuck DB, you want this?
What?
A cock ring. It's not great.
So yeah, you were talking about it yesterday. Scott said his fell off.
Yeah.
He kept
He's
falling.
definitely got a little thing. He's a short little bald. I don't even know what is he, Irish? Probably like
Some sort of white.
But yeah, dick rings. Maybe they're good for the chicks, but I didn't find it was just annoying to get on and off. It was like I'm like fuck, this plastic's just like stuck on my hard dick now. Now I gotta try to peel this shit off. And
Honestly, my whole thing about it
Whose
is
idea was it?
Catherine, she bought a bunch of shit. We were buying
So
some sex
you're
toys.
definitely not doing the job for her on your own then.
Well, some.
Eh.
No, we got a bunch of shit. Like for example, like she bought like a butt plug and shit. She's like, oh, this is for both of us. I was like, oh, jeez. But like, we'll see if I get to use it.
Why is it for both of you?
Because I always joke. You know how I always joke like, I'll find the G spot. I'm down to find the G spot.
to use on you too?
Well,
Are
no,
you actually gonna use this fucking anal plug, bro?
on her for sure.
But on yourself.
I'd be if I'm like drunk and feeling it on there. Who knows?
Maybe for it.
If I'm drunk and feeling it, there's never a time where I'm drunk and feeling something on my ass. That's just so funny to me.
But
Whatever. Teach us on.
yeah, I'm gonna try. I'll give it a try. I don't really give a fuck that hard, to be honest.
Clearly not.
But the thing is,
With your butt plug.
with it, no, the way because like I like to like I wanted to like play with her butt, you know, but she's not into that. But she's like, how about this? She's like, oh, she ate my ass by the way too. For the first time. First time I got my ass eaten. No, I never had it eaten.
Yeah, didn't you
Yeah,
No, when Rax said she asked, she's like, have you got your ass eaten? I'm like, not yet, but I want to.
Oh,
Yeah, I said I would. But no, it was my first time
Oh, that
actually
was the
getting.
finger.
Yeah, I had the finger. She put a finger on my finger. So when she took the next time and she ate it, and you had your ass eaten too, didn't you? Or you ate ass? You said you ate ass.
No, he did
No,
not.
I eat ass.
Yeah, it was like better than. I'll put it this way. The tongue was better than the finger. The finger just felt like you were shitting a bit, you know? It didn't feel like as enjoyable like
But you
thing.
liked the feeling of a tongue rubbing your asshole?
Yeah, I was shit-faced and like I was like it was more of a dominance thing. It was like the fact my girl's licking my
It's not that
ass.
dominant.
No,
I was
that's
like
not, that's
I don't know.
that's not.
Any oral thing is a
that's not
submissive
dominant.
position, period. That's just what it is. Like,
That's not.
a girl running you top, you eating a girl's pussy, it's all submissive. Like, that's why it's...
But
That's why you get on your knees or you lie down like a sniper.
But that was the deal. She's like, yeah, you can fuck. She's like, you fuck my ass and like play with my ass. She's like, but you gotta let me like play with yours a bit. So then I was like, sure.
my
So she ate my
That's
ass
like
out.
my biggest fear. Like,
She bought some strawberry. That's why we went to the store. She bought a bunch of strawberry lube or something, or flavored lube, and went to town down there. And then
honestly,
did her thing.
why not
Then I
just eat,
fucked
like,
her.
she's not really about eating ass then.
it was her first time looking at buttholes.
Nah, because like, when I be fucking eating ass, I don't want to put in any fucking... I don't want to take away from the flavor of this asshole.
That's what I said. I would rather not use it. I told her
I want
I
that butthole flavor.
I said the same thing. I said
Yeah,
I would
ass
rather
flesh.
go none of that lube for my first time because I want to taste that raw ass first. Get a taste.
It's so funny. It's so funny being... Bro, being a booty goon.
Bro, this is. How do you even?
Yo,
say this
bro. I was saying this shit. Well, funny enough, I was saying this shit in jail, and niggas were like, "Yo, bro, you're serious?" I'm like, "Yeah, nigga, I've eaten ass." They're like, "Yo, you're a real nigga for a minute now." I'm like, "What? You niggas are pussy about saying you ate ass, nigga? What the fuck?"
Yeah, you didn't say you ate a guy's ass. You eat ass.
Yeah, like I fucking eat a bitch's ass. Like I do straight things with women. Like and I do a lot of them, and it's as simple as that. Like whatever it takes to please a woman, like let's get it popping.
Well, a lot of those guys in jail probably do they even like suck pussy? I guess would be the term. Do a lot of those guys
Listen,
even eat
all
pussy?
these niggas suck pussy and eat ass. They just don't admit to it, or some niggas might. Obviously, people have each their own. What was that? Oh shit!
You filter me down.
So I think there needs to be a separate because you guys keep saying jail guy, jail, but I hear a
Yeah,
lot
who
of
is jail guys? Yeah.
Exactly, who is?
Hold
jail?
on.
It sounds like your range was pretty dark.
Yo,
Yeah, we doing.
yo, I'm just shooting the podcast right now.
Okay, well, I don't know why you picked up then.
What, you don't want to be on the podcast?
Yeah, you want to be on the pod, fam?
No, man. I'm good. I'm in jail.
All right, bro.
You didn't think that.
All right, ready?
Alright, fam, you done though.
Love, bro.
Good
Yeah,
hearing
love,
you.
bro.
Yeah, you got one.
He's in jail?
Yeah.
You should have asked him what he didn't ask. That would have been the perfect time. We're literally
Yeah.
talking about jail man. The jail man just called.
Yeah.
I
You don't want to be on it.
True, fair. You gotta give him consent.
Yeah.
What would you have said to that guy, though? For legal reasons in jail.
I think what I said, dog. I think he's eating ass.
It's a good point, though, that you can't just say jail guys, because, like, white guys in
No.
jail, I'm sure, are doing whatever.
I don't want to say
Whatever.
jail guys. I just
You
want
know?
to say the perception of jail guys, and usually with black men that are in jail, is that
You're saying the black side of jail, not the white side of jail.
It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
yo, you don't eat pussy, like it's a bowel cat thing, you don't eat girls' ass, But it's like, why?
They don't like pleasuring women, maybe? I don't know.
Well, that's the kind of it's a very like misogynistic aspect of like, you know, sex is all about them, which like I
Yeah.
get it. Like I love busting a nut as much as any other fucking guy likes busting a nut, but to me it's like I need the girl to get off, because if she's not getting off, then how do I get the sick rep of the pum pum killer?
Fair. You can't be a pum killer if you're not killing.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like I'd rather the girl get off, because then she'll be like, yeah, this nigga, like that's how girls will always fuck you. They'll hate you, but they'll still fuck you later. Like, as long as you can fuck them good, it's still going to be on the table somewhat, because you can fuck them well.
Speaking of
Oh, he eats
baddies,
pussy like a motherfucker. Yeah, boom, him.
speaking of sweeties, you
Oh,
see that?
Sweetie and Quavo?
Is that how you say it?
Sweetie. I don't know.
How you say it?
I honestly didn't even know
I
who
love people
Sweetie
saying how
was.
Quavo's an abuser and shit, when clearly she started swinging on him first, and all he did was, like, pull her.
What was in that orange bucket or bag?
It's
or
Call of
whatever?
Duty. It's Call of Duty fucking PlayStation, I think. Call of Duty
Bro,
bundle.
Is that what that was?
yo,
Yeah.
fam,
I was like, why are they
I
fighting
was
over
watching
this?
it and I'm like, that must be this nigga's phone. Bro, the way he was good, like...
But it makes sense. It's the man's console.
Regardless of,
Yo,
regardless of whatever the fuck it was, like, at the end of the day, it's funny how the public perception automatically shaded
beater.
him. And the funny thing, the Shade Room posted an altered version of the video where it doesn't show Sweetie swing on him first. It just shows the pushing in the elevator, which I think. I personally would not recommend pushing your significant other, but I don't think pushing your significant other qualifies as domestic abuse. If you guys are in a fight and the person is swinging at you and you push them, it's like.
Yes.
But I think we're
That's-
also at this
Or
point.
trying to grab their arms and diffuse it, like, because that's what I see a lot of. He's trying to like grab her
Yeah.
and pull her and make her stop. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not like he's pushing her into the elevator to like beat her out of sight or pushing her into stuff or he's showing aggression. He's a man.
Yeah.
You can see the video. If you really want to shove her, Quiver's not a big guy, but she's still a woman. He would throw her as far as he fucking wants to.
Through a wall, maybe.
Yeah, do her dirty. Obviously, he was trying to just be like, "Yo, relax, bitch. Like you're doing too much.
Well,
We're in
even
public
even with
and we're black."
the point of I think the biggest story of this story is like what you said, Shade Room, for example, posting the altered video trying to push a narrative. Because we, as in me, has history with Shade Room, if you recall.
Remember
we
they
have
love.
history.
Remember, I got blocked earlier this year for being the top comment. They posted Kamala Harris, and I commented like about not forgetting about all the innocent men innocent people she's incarcerated that were proven to be innocent, and she withheld evidence that would have took people off of death row. It was shorter than that, but it was a comment about that on a Kamala Harris post, and they blocked me. Remember, it was a few months back, and I made a post about how Shade Room blocked people, but over questioning with facts Kamala Harris, which shows that account, whoever's running it, has a clear political agenda, and then you see down the line, it comes to this Quavo thing. They're putting altered
Listen,
footage to make it
always
look like he's
protect
beating
black
her,
women.
but they're trying to push some sort of agenda. So now it's just showing that Shade Room consistently now is clearly just a propaganda pushing
It's not only about that.
organization.
There's always been propaganda since the 60s when the women's rights movement started.
Well, even before, it's been propaganda since there's been
I know,
government,
yeah.
right?
Propaganda, but that propaganda began in the 60s for the women's rights movement to take away from the civil rights movement of the black movement, because
Yeah.
it's easier to take down the black rights movement when you have black women going against black men and saying, well, where are our rights and we should be treated a certain way. So by doing that, it's another way to attack the black home, and that's why you see consistently issues between black men and black women are always seen as front page in any sort of like ebony or black news type things. Like they rather thrive off black men and black women fighting or black men being mentally ill, whatever the case may be. They rather post that type of shit
Or like a
Megan
Wendy
and
Williams talk shit.
Yeah,
say
like when I'm saying like, oh,
Bobby Schmurder's gonna be in jail.
Why would you say that?
Or
Like, even
Boozy
though-
should be arrested.
Even though you feel like that in your heart, like why would you put something so negative out there? Like,
And why does Oprah and Gail have the rep of taking down black men always, or always targeting black men? Is that a strategic narrative? Is that just a bias that's within their minds?
No, but even if it's a bias inside their minds, it's all part of an overall narrative to separate the black home. Because if you don't have any black unity between the black family, you can't get black rights where they need to be. Because black people will be consistently fighting amongst each other.
It makes sense.
It is what it is.
And then,
Where do you think the Bloods and Crips started from? That started from the Black Panther family.
They just split up. Well, divide and conquer, right?
The Black Panther being taken apart by the FBI or the CIA, and then what the result was a lot of young black people with access to firearms trying to protect their neighborhoods and starting gang factions. And this is something that you see all the time. You see this in Toronto, anywhere you see it, where they arrest these big drug dealers and they say, okay, look what we're doing for the neighborhood. We're taking these big criminals out, and then after that you see a rash of violence because there's no older people to guide the young ones, and the young ones are just doing whatever the fuck they want.
Random white boy question.
That's the problem with Chicago, right? Like, there's no OGs anymore. All the OGs are gone.
Random white boy question. In Toronto specifically, are we Crip dominant in Toronto? Because everyone says Crow, and I don't understand. I understand Crow is like...
Even Bloods say Crow, but just because
really?
Toronto...
yeah, that's not a...
Yeah, well, it is a Crip saying because it comes from...
I thought it was a Crip saying, but
Brody, but like... But Toronto is just, you know...
With social media, bro, people just
take shit.
Yeah, bro, it's fucking retarded.
You have 12-year-old white youths like me saying
And Toronto, that Blood and Crip shit doesn't even matter as much anymore. It matters more about your neighborhood. Like, there's certain neighborhoods that, like, are Blood and Crip that are riding on a politic together. Against other Crips. You know what I mean? Like, the Blood and Crip shit is just, like, the heritage of those neighborhoods. But the flag doesn't mean as much as it used to, where niggas would bang against anyone that reps the other color. That's how it used to be, like in the 90s and shit.
Yeah, the 90s. It's been
but like,
for a while.
But like for the last, I would say almost maybe 20 years or so, it hasn't been about.
Yeah, it hasn't been. Yeah,
people just rep their flags and shit. Like, I mean, there are certain things where, like, obviously Vaughn and Oakwood, like Eglinton, like that's Blood and Crip beef, particularly. But for the most part, like, I don't think VO has any other beefs outside of Eglinton. And if they do, I don't think they're with other Crip factions. Like, that just happens to be a neighborhood beef because the neighborhoods are beside each other. And they obviously are arguing over whether
jurisdiction beef.
Whether it's like, you know, fighting over the drug trade or fighting over politics or over bitches or over jail fights, whatever it is, they have politics.
I learned a bit about Rexdale, the Toronto neighborhood, this past week, which I realized is just north of Etobicoke. Rexdale is just Etobicoke, the north side.
Rexdale is just the area of...
It's north of Etobicoke, pretty much.
Yeah, but the thing about Rexdale is that it's a bunch of different hoods that make up Rexdale.
Yeah, and they're divided, they were saying, the people that I was talking to, King of Rexdale.
There's certain areas of Rexdale that have beef on the other side of Rexdale. I think it's, what is it, like Mount Olive and some, like, I'm not big on the politics. If I talk to, I should call Goldie Glock right now and he could tell you the politics.
I know, but
Olive's in Doomstown.
I walked them Rexdale streets, the nice people out there. Very nice folk. From what I saw.
Yeah.
There's nice people everywhere. That's the whole thing about it. Like, people just look at the hood and they think, like, everyone there is on the guns and violence. There's a lot of, like, regular fucking people there that, like, would appreciate those things didn't happen in their neighborhood.
Did you see my TikTok that I made? With, like, I went for a walk in Toronto at night.
Yeah.
And, like, they gave me, they invited me to a late night picnic.
I saw some bitch in the comments saying, I'd love to do that too, but I'm a woman.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God.
No, the best.
Like,
yeah.
Shut the fuck up, bitch. Shut your fucking mouth.
No, there's another one that's like, I would just get catcalled, and I love how people are replying like, no one's trying to catcall your fat ass and shit. But yo, so many people in the comments actually thought that actually happened. I was dying. They're like tagging their friends like, I wish this happens to us. Why doesn't this happen to us? Like, this is so wholesome. I'm like, you idiots really believe a group of random men in the middle of the night just offered me some dinner tickets.
They're either American or they're just not from the GTA.
Like, obviously that didn't actually like happen like that.
Yeah, but that's what like white people that don't know black people assume that we're just roaming in herds.
No, it was local black chicks too. Some of them.
That's even more embarrassing.
Well, the thing that was good about the video.
I don't know what to say about that. That's just fucking outrageous. Like, Jesus Christ.
No, the thing that was good about the video, the way I made it, was I framed it like something bad was gonna happen. Like, it looked like it was a sketchy situation. But it showed, like, everyone usually in the media and most people in Toronto hoodmans always get a bad rap, right? So that video
Those
was like
guys
the
are really
opposite.
Toronto
It just,
guys, though.
but you know what I mean? This video showed the most stereotypical Toronto mans, but as if they were the most nicest. Like everyone in the most like scary situation ends up being like the most nice people in the world, which didn't actually
the
happen,
only
but
way
that's
it's
how it
scary-
looked. Everyone loves
The
the
only thing that made
idea.
it scary is the stereotypical fact that it's
Nighttime.
urban neighborhood. It's nighttime and everyone's black.
Yeah, and
You
you're
know what I mean?
alone.
But like knowing from the character of those men, just like they may be from that place, but they're not like the hood man.
but in
They
the,
are from the hood. But
Yeah.
They're not hood man.
well, I don't know all of them. I don't even know most of them, so I'm not gonna claim whoever's who, what they claim.
no, but like,
like, King of Rex for sure is not.
Yeah, like I mean, like
Quay.
yeah,
Quay's
those guys are fucking smart kids and shit. They're doing their thing.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
they're like doing legit like
yeah, so-
members of the community doing actual work, helping out. But they're from those neighborhoods. But that's what I liked about that video. I tried to portray it as like take away the stereotype of like these people are all nice people. But that being said, you're way more likely to be rinsed in that situation than ever get dropped for some junior chickens. So do not get your hopes up. In all honesty, like if I'm walking down that path, realistically, I am just walking head down straight through.
That path in particular.
Well, that path was Humber on Humber Creek, and the divider of like Rexdale and like North York. You know what I mean? Where like the Humber Creek divides in between like Islington and Keele. So yeah, there's a lot of complexes there. It probably is a sketchy area, but yeah, I think we were rolling deep with a good group of like 12 guys that are all like mostly from the area. I don't think most people are starting beef with a group of 12 mans in the middle of the night, unless it's a targeted beef, that is. But yeah, when's your music video coming out? I've been asking this fucking guy.
I don't know. He's going to just put it all together.
How would he know?
How would I know? I don't even know like if when he is finished it, I'll be ready to release it. We'll go back to the studio, make a couple more songs, and for me, I want to get to at least like 15 or so songs before I start releasing like video content. And right
you
now,
want
I'm
to
at
have it
3
banked up?
really. Yeah, I want to have it banked up, and honestly, just like when I say 15 songs, I mean 15 songs that I actually rock with, like.
Yeah, shit that you'd bump in your car.
Yeah, but my whole thing is I don't plan to make any bad songs.
That you
I know everyone says that. Like you always like people make songs, but I feel like sometimes when I hear people's songs, I'm like,
Nah, definitely.
I feel like sometimes I'm like, you forced this. I'm like, I don't
Yeah,
feel like you knew this was a good
100%.
song. I think
Yeah.
you and your boys were like, yeah, it's fire, but like you put it out, and everyone's like, it's not really there. And I think you guys knew that.
Yeah.
But like that's what I want to avoid. I want to just always make songs where I'm like, yeah, this slaps. Even if I get tired of it, I'll be like, this song is still a good song. So that's the goal.
That's not a bad goal. It's it's also good because if you bank up 15, you may end up not wanting to record that first song you made because your fucking 14th might be a banger and you're like, fuck, let's start with this shit.
Well, the thing about it is that song is already certified. Like I've already sent, I've sent that song to a few people that like like obviously people that I know, some people that are just like kind of like fringe friends. I want to get their opinion on it, and people that like are already in the Toronto rap scene. I sent it to them, and they're just like, yo, this shit's heat. Like, so I don't think it's a question of whether the song is good or not. It's a good song.
It's a question if the genre is good or not.
No, it'll slap.
No, because it's a good song if you're into the genre. That's my point.
If you're not
If you hate Toronto rap, you're not gonna
If
probably
you're
not gonna like
into the
it.
genre and this gets like posted on like 6 Buzz, whatever, all those fucking sites, you know what I mean, and you see this, there's no way you're gonna be like, well, this was whack. These guys need to retire. You're
But
gonna
if
be like,
I saw it, I might just like scroll through, not thinking, because I don't listen to a lot of that shit. No
it's
offense.
true, but like I used to be like that too.
Culture vulture over here.
Yeah, true.
He just wants to rap, but not rap like the city mans.
I'm not a city man. I'm a suburban youth.
Yes, I bro, you.
I rap like I'm from the suburbs, dog.
Nah, you do Toronto rap. You do Toronto rap.
I did make Fresh Prince of the Six, so.
But you don't like Toronto rap. Just like Post Malone.
I don't
He
even
doesn't
like Post
rap,
Malone
but
that
he
much.
does it because.
Oh yeah, just like that's a great comparison actually. No, I like rap though, and Post Malone. I wish I was that good artistically. That guy can sing. That guy's got pipes, and he's a great writer too.
Nah, that's a lot of machine.
What?
He's got pipes.
That's so.
Sus?
Oh,
Sus? Are you
That
going
boy
for that's so
sus.
sus?
Yeah,
That boy sus.
that's
No.
fire.
You think Lil Nas X is actually sus though?
Yes. Yeah.
Or do you think he puts it on for clout?
No, he's
No, he's sus, bro. Come on.
Nah.
But I was wearing a weave and fucking dancing on a fucking pole all the way down the hill.
Yeah,
That shit was
fam.
crazy,
Man,
bro.
the man split his legs.
Yeah.
Like,
Like, bro, he fucking
Did you like that
kills
new?
me.
I know you said it before, but
He
not on the pod.
fucking kills me.
But did you like the new A.R. Paisley Wayne Gretzky? I saw it was posted.
I had a little bit of it. It's alright.
It wasn't bad. I was listening to that.
It's not that he drops that I
carousel.
hate, but like also like we were talking about earlier, it's just like he doesn't have.
A differentiator,
No,
X
it's just
factor
like-
kind of thing.
Like not to be like it's
Like, I might not know him
that
on the
kind
radio.
of hip hop isn't really relevant, especially in the Toronto scene. So it's like he's talented.
That
And I
song was good for
respect-
like the white gals though.
I respect his craft because, like I said, I like rappers that can rap. So I'm always gonna respect A.R. Paisley. But like I said, it's always gonna be a struggle for him to try to cross over and really make that slapper that people will be like, yeah, we really rock with this because he's a rapper's rapper. Like you have to really love rap to enjoy A.R. Paisley. You can't just be like. He's not just gonna make that one street anthem or a club slapper that you can be like, yeah, like you know what I mean. He's just gonna sit there and like give you bars, and there's nothing wrong with that. He's like a younger Genghis Khan, but I wouldn't put him lyrically with Genghis
Who the
Khan.
fuck's
Genghis
Genghis Khan?
See, that's where you fucked up. Genghis Khan's like a Scarborough legend.
Dog, when you say Genghis Khan, I think of the guy that almost fucking took over the world. That has like a
Gen-
third of the world's DNA in
Genghis
him.
Khan,
The goat of
arguably-
fucking colonizers. Genghis Khan.
I would
That's
say
who I
he's
think. Not a
arguably
Scarborough
the
rapper.
Best rapper in Toronto.
No,
That's
but
not like doing something.
I don't even mean
you know what I mean?
disrespect.
Like,
but why?
Just because he's older, he's like in his mid-30s.
But I don't even mean to be disrespect. The fact, but like, how are you gonna name yourself Genghis Khan and expect to blow up? Like, and expect average Joes.
That's
You're
a
like,
good rap name.
No, but that's like
It is.
no, but you're
There's
competing
none.
with one of the greatest fucking world fucking takeovers. What's the word? What was he?
So
A greatest. He was not a good man by any
it's
means.
okay.
by
Well,
any
look at
means.
Rick Ross. Like Rick Ross, the rapper.
Yeah, true.
Rick Ross, the rapper, ended up being bigger than Rick Ross, the drug dealer, was. He took his name.
That is true.
And same with 50 Cent.
Yeah, but Rick Ross wasn't Genghis Khan level big. Genghis Khan is next
I think
level,
a lot of
dog.
people-
Yeah, but a lot of people don't even know who Genghis Khan is.
That's like someone naming them Hitler. You're not overtaking Hitler. Like Hitler's same name is cemented in history.
No.
I think only a fraction of the people that know who Hitler is know who Genghis Khan is.
There's gonna
I think
be-
there are a lot of people that do not know who Genghis Khan
Mark my words, though. There's gonna be a rapper within 100 years that like goes by fucking Little Hitler or some shit.
is. Oh, man.
No.
No.
That's way too no.
Yeah, you'd get canceled quick.
Never.
How many
Anything
years?
that's Hitler related has been pretty much destroyed. Like,
yeah,
Okay,
forever.
so hypothetically, Genghis Khan is like naming yourself Hitler, though, is it not? Hypothetically, based on if
but-
name yourself after an
if you
awful.
look at it, kind of, yeah.
Kinda, yeah. Fuck.
Anyone was trying to take over the entire world, but Genghis Khan wasn't on some racist shit, really.
So what?
Like, he was because he was a Mongol trying to take over other places.
Also,
but
that was so much longer.
That's what I mean. How?
it
What is
wasn't
the
gunplay.
time
Like,
period?
niggas are killing you
Though?
with your bare hands and shit,
Man,
buddy.
No,
back
but
then,
what is
that's
the-
what
It wasn't that long ago. I think Genghis Khan was like only like 1800s
But
though. It
my
wasn't that
question
long
is,
ago.
what is the time period that needs to go by before it's culturally okay to take like someone that's awful? That the times it's okay
never
to
mind.
like, bring
This
them
is
back into
1200.
mainstream
1200.
culture.
Yeah, he's in 1200.
So
Yeah.
1,000 years.
That was mad long ago. Number one, but number two is like, here's the thing, fam. Like
Like how long till Hitler
was
can bring
only
back?
Nigga, like
It was recent.
Your grandma, like
Yeah,
just your grandma was alive back then.
Yeah.
Like,
But that's what I'm
Yes.
saying. How many more
Yeah.
generations till Hitler can be known as a Genghis Khan?
He never
per
will
se?
be.
it's gotta be, yeah, and also, yeah, definitely not.
Bro, you killed the fucking Jews. The Jewish propaganda will never let Hitler ever
Yeah,
become
fam.
anything.
Yeah,
You'll never be able to be like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, we're supposed to do this.
Who's another one that gets Alexander the Great? I don't think he was a great guy either. Wasn't he a pretty big shitbag too? That
Anybody that was trying to take over the world was technically a shitbag.
Fam,
Yeah,
real
fair.
shit.
yeah, fair enough.
Everyone was trying to make a one world government was a
That's hilarious.
shitbag.
And it's funny.
Motherfuckers were actually trying to take over the world.
But even still, like Alexander Ovechkin, like any athlete named
still are.
Alex gets
They
nicknamed
still
over
are,
that
yeah.
guy. But think about it, like Alex
Yeah.
Ovechkin would get nicknamed after Alex the Great, which you're naming a guy after potentially like a Hitler-esque. Let's just go back to that example. So how long does Hitler need to go? You don't think it'll ever be like long enough? Like Stalin, because I feel like Stalin's at the point where people are like, and he was the same time as Hitler. He was the leader of what's it called, Russia, right? Stalin was Russia, but even like still, I see like memes about him and
Mussolini
shit.
was Italy.
Mussolini was Italy, but like even Stalin, like you see him get leeway in like the mainstream culture in terms of like meme culture. and he's the same time frame as Hitler and killed a lot of people himself. So it makes me wonder, like, what point from being a mass murdering, genocidal, crazy person to you get named after by local rappers? You know? What is that time frame?
Well, niggas don't even like really shout out Genghis Khan. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I wanna
Genghis Khan
check out
is
this
one
guy's
guy that
name.
has that name. Like, people aren't really shouting out historical figures like that in their raps. Like, they usually talk about philosophers
Benjamins.
more than they do. Like,
Or
philosophers
people on
and
money.
early presidents, yeah. They don't really talk about, like, Genghis Khan and, like, Hitler and those kind of characters. It's not really-
Aristotle.
once again, he's a philosopher, so
Philosopher,
he gets
yeah.
talked about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's kind of a thing. Or, like, Greek mythological people. There's certain things that rappers tend to talk about. And, like, even Asian shit. Like, you know, like a Wu-Tang, there's big Asian culture in parts of hip-hop as well. But, like, for the most part, they don't really do the whole world leader thing.
What do you think the people in Asia, like in China and that part of the world, think of Genghis Khan? Do you think they like hate him, or do you think they like he's low key like, oh, that guy?
I think they're more worried about what's going on in their countries right now than what the fuck happened 1,000 years ago, bro.
So you think it's a North America thing to just be pressed about the past?
We're not even pressed about the past. It's just like, that's funny.
What?
That would be pressed about the past in North America. It's like everyone's pressed about the past, bro. It's not just here.
Pressed though.
Yeah.
But
Africa has
here's
reason to be
more.
pressed.
Here's more pressed than other places.
It just appears to be more pressed.
Like you said, most places are worried about their situation
No, that's
and
what
that
you need
they're
to understand.
living
Like, the point is, like, you even left Canada, right?
in. Like not North America. I haven't lived
Okay,
in
you
North
left
America.
North America. You're white, so wherever you go, you're gonna be white, and you're gonna have a white experience. Like,
Fair enough.
you never gone outside the world and seen the world through black eyes, like.
Black
I-
eyes or
like-
black eyes?
But like, you know what I mean? Like, I've gone, like, I left the country and shit, so it's like, I know that being black is the same everywhere.
Even Africa?
Well, no, I'm talking about white countries.
Yeah,
bro.
you know what you meant. I'm just being fucking. No, but the thing is, there are some white countries that do probably have big black populations, like UK.
We're not saying that they don't have black populations,
But you're
I'm
still a
saying
black
that
guy.
racism is still the same. It's not like you go there and you're like, oh, this is infinitely better for a black person. Like, no one really notices I'm black. Like, this is wild. It's just like Africa. Like, no, that's not a fucking thing.
And even in Africa, you might get hated because you're not like born there. They might
Yeah.
notice that you're fucking.
They'd be like, oh, you're American. And I'd be like, no, I'm not fucking American, you dickhead. I'm Canadian.
But your
Hey,
voice
bud.
gives it away. I guess your style.
Oh man.
Yo, but shout out Africa, shout out Cameroon. Francis Ngannou just won the heavyweight championship of the world. Knocked that white boy out in the second round. Stipe. I watched the footage of him from his original town in Cameroon, and they were celebrating his victory. But they got now Usman. I think he's the light heavyweight champion from Nigeria. They got Cameroon, the heavyweight champion. It's good to see that these Africa's taken over the fighting game now.
Is it?
As we should.
You don't sound very good. That seems a
You
little.
don't
I'm
sound
not that
so
big a
cool.
fighter, to be honest. But that being said, like Ngannou did lose to Stipe one time, so now they are 1-1. But the second fight was way more dominant by Ngannou. But now, hopefully, we get Ngannou John Jones. That would be the dream fight we're going for at heavyweight for the heavyweight championship, because John Jones has gone up a weight class. But do you think John Jones can take the heavyweight championship of the world and then end his career as the official GOAT of fighting?
If you can stay clean.
Nah, he didn't. He barely did any drugs. He does weekend benders and he fights off cocaine. That's barely anything. Well, what else happened this week? Something else happened. I think some Antifa stormed the Capitol in Portland. Didn't make the news because of obvious reasons.
Oh, Michael Strahan got rid of his gap.
Get the fuck out
Oh
of here.
no! Why would you do that? That was iconic.
Oh, I got rid of it years ago, nigga. What the fuck? I got rid of mine now before I get famous. I want to see it done. What the fuck? Oh, no, he got them fucking...
Nah.
Nah, that ain't right, bro.
That's that Chris Sky
Get the fuck
smile.
out of here.
He got them big joints, dog.
He had
Yeah,
an
we're talking
iconic
about
gap.
some teeth. How can both of you guys be like, oh my god, no?
It's
Because
look
it's
too
just-
perfect. We know him for the gap.
He's
you know?
like, he's so known for
That's
the gap.
terrible.
Yeah.
You like look at it.
true.
You know what I mean? It looks too fake now.
Yes, it
At
does.
least the gap was like, you
That's what I like
know.
about those veneers and shit, because they make all the teeth the same size the whole way through your mouth. That's insane. No one's mouth is set up like that.
Yeah,
Like,
like, come on.
make some irregular shaping and shit, but make it all straight. It's not
Maybe
crazy
that's
to
part of
do.
the flex to let people know.
Yeah, look at these chompers. I'm a fucking giraffe, stupid.
Yo, fucking, I was watching our boy Chris Sky with the fucking giraffe.
Your
veneers.
boy, Chris.
He's
Good.
not any of our boys at this point, but he called out the third wave Easter lockdown earlier this month. He said Doug Ford's going to shut us down Easter, and here we are. And what does it look like it's about to happen?
Knew that.
That's what I mean. It wasn't a tough prediction, but even still, like, I don't think no one wants to be locked down at this point. Is anyone even listening? And why do people keep listening?
Because his face is so red. So they have to listen.
Doug?
Well, we're talking about Chris Guy still.
Well, no, he called out Doug calling lockdown for Easter weekend this weekend.
Well, they say it all the time, but no one listens.
Yo,
Listen, I've been looking at my social media and shit, and motherfuckers are straight up having parties and shit still.
yeah, like
Fucking,
fucking
I had a
Jelena,
party.
for example, was at a stripper party. Shout out Jelena.
Yeah, parties all fucking time.
Yeah, I'm sure like once a weekend. It's not even a one-time thing. I swear, like they're always posting that like fucking.
Yeah, so it's like I don't know.
Yeah, but who gives a fuck? I want to host an event. This is what's bugging me. I want to host an event so I can make some money. But all my events are usually reliant on like venues that are
Yeah,
legally
you can't have any
operating.
videos. Anything's like max 50 and shit. So you can't really do shit. Sucks to be a.
No, you can do
Content
shit.
creator.
I could do like I'm hosting a show in Oshawa. It's just like limited capacity. It's a small bar anyway, so it's not like it's that packed. You're only getting fucking 10, 20 people regardless probably any week. But I'm hosting a show, but I want to do I want to do a 420 comedy show because I usually try to host a 420 comedy show. Easy sell, a place you can smoke weed. Who doesn't want to smoke weed on 420? Listen to some comedy. It's not a hard sell. And I'm thinking like, fuck, I don't think we're gonna be getting any time this year. But can I just host an illegal fucking event outside and smoke weed and tell jokes and they can't fucking stop you?
I mean, you already saw that they could stop you last time you did that shit.
No, I pulled a pump fake on the fucking cops.
No, not that time. I'm talking about the time when you guys actually did that. They gave you guys tickets, no? Or gave that one guy tickets, Benakis, whatever his name is.
Yeah, but that was a great PR. We got retweeted by Russell Peters and fucking got way more money than was in tickets. Plus, the tickets he's gonna win in court. Like all those tickets are being thrown out.
Did Chris Guy tell you?
No, because he was on. No, because he works.
Yeah,
that guy
that's
works.
exactly
with,
how he knows.
No, the guy works with Rebel News. Rebel News was at the event interviewing people. And number one, Rebel News gives lawyers for anyone that gets COVID tickets.
Is
If
that
you
the one
hit,
that we shot at?
yeah, that was like, but it happened before then. That's why we were at that park. So the one before, but Rebel News was at that one. You saw the guy there, the fucking ridiculous hair looking fucking whatever that guy's name, Ezra or some shit. I don't know his name. Yeah, he looks like a crazy journalist. Like
Honestly,
he looks like he fits the part. But they have a fightthefines.ca. They put up people donate, and anyone that's getting like COVID related, if you're a business and you open up into fine, you get massive like fines. If you're getting any of these COVID related shit, they provide you with lawyers. So that's what they've been doing with Fight the Fines. And Ben Bankus is working with Rebel too. So those fines, it's just scare tactics. They're gonna get thrown out, and even still, they got the money. And then we ended up raising a bunch of money for that girl that fell off the balcony. What's her name? I don't want to get it wrong.
Oh, fuck.
Regis.
Just fucking not Fillmore.
No, Corb.
Carter?
No. But he just did a song about it too. I just.
Oh, it was his sister.
Regis. Fucking.
Whatever, man. We know what we're talking about. The girl fell off the balcony, mental health issue, trauma.
Yeah, we donated some money to
take
that
our
family.
Yeah.
And we got some. So just take over. It's been a long year. A lot of people got killed by cops, man.
honestly. Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. That.
Was she killed by the cops?
It was they would
Yeah.
claim that he pushed her off the balcony at the
Yeah.
time, and then I don't want to claim either one or the other. I wasn't there, but either way, we raised money for the family, and hopefully, like they can find peace. But Regis Philbin, I don't know what the
No,
fuck.
not Philbin.
Yes,
asshole.
man. Like, that's what Regis and Kelly, you see, fucking guy.
Fucking
Oh,
asshole.
yeah.
No, not that.
We're gonna have to
Regis.
blank this day, just so I'm fucking shoot myself in the foot. But yeah, fightthefines.ca is actually it's sick that they're getting out there and helping people. But yo, I don't even know if we're getting opened up anytime soon, man. Maybe summer at earliest. Maybe.
I'll get some fucking food, man. I'm starving.
I'm gonna wrap the show. What are you getting?
I don't know. I'm just asking Dana what she wants to eat.
You gonna shoot your shot with Dana or what?
What does she want?
Does she listen to this? She doesn't listen to this, does she?
I don't know if she does. Like, I never asked my friends if they listen to the podcast.
Yo, Dana, if you do listen to this podcast, ask him if he's gonna shoot a shot. That's how we'll know.
Idiot.
Imagine you get text, so you shoot your shot. Nah, don't ruin a good friendship.
What, like, I think Kevin just wants me to date Dana.
I think I like your vibes. She seems like a chill girl. I don't know what you guys are like in
Oh,
terms
she's
of
cool.
that,
She's not cool.
but
She's
like
cool, though.
she might be out of your league though. You know,
Could be.
she's kind of a baddie, so it's like I'm not sure. What,
Kevin, I'm a baddie.
it depends. The thing with chicks is our standards are very. Every guy we know what's hot and
Their
what's
standards
not.
are lower than you think they are.
No, but what I'm saying, every girl is very individual in what they like.
No, you
like-
can lump up a bunch of them too.
You
Just like
think?
everything else. Everything can be lumped into a group.
But they have their like preferences in terms of like fetishes. Like my girl likes trashy, lanky white dudes, as we were joking before. That's like she's just what she's into, and I just happen to
demographics alike.
yeah, and I just happen to
Trashy, lanky
fit into that fucking white trash, lanky white dude.
Jesus Christ.
You know, so like, there's definitely a bunch of people out there that love big giant black dudes though. Like that's literally one of the top probably porn categories.
For sure.
You know, so
What was that guy's name that died sitting on the bed?
yo, did I show you
That
that?
is cock guy, yeah.
Did I guys show you that meme? Where he's sitting on George Floyd, and it was like, this is the... Remember that
Yeah,
meme?
yeah, he sent me
That was definitely some white guy that made that.
Yeah,
100%.
and I really wanted to, like, it was, I was like, fuck, I wish the world could see this, because it's so bad. But, you know, it's like, also, like, why is this made? And you can't share memes like that.
Like, they're cooked. People will fucking
You
crucify
might be
you.
able to. Yo, you should post that on your account.
Nah.
No, you should put the meme, but caption, like, 2021. And then, like, me on the bottom is George Floyd. It'll go viral. But, like, I'm just more curious on what the comment section would look like if you posted something that horrendous.
Well, I have to be doing posted.
Because you're black. You can get away with that. I'm not going to be
Why the fuck
posting.
this guy followed me back? That's pretty jokes.
Who is it?
This meme account has 206,000 followers.
Oh, yeah, okay.
No, what's his name?
JD Whitaker.
G.D. Whitaker.
Followed me back and said, you post memes too. Let me steal your shit.
That's exactly why. All you do is post quotes.
Yeah, I was post quotes. I used to post fucking aggressive memes.
At the Jax Veteran if you want to get some morning quotes.
Yeah.
It's CringeKev
Motivate you.
if you want.
Motivate your
But
body.
Morning.
At DB Visuals 2 if you want.
Well, DB Visuals 4, actually.
DB Visuals. Oh, but he said two
Is it?
as in T-O-O.
Yeah, I actually fucked it up. Yeah, I actually was saying it like 2,
Yeah.
but it is 4. At DB Visuals _4. Hopefully we can get Winton's music video out soon, but I guarantee you before Winton's video comes out, Big Boy Freestyle, that kid's drill, coming to your wavelengths
Your eardrum just now.
soon times. Soon times.
Beep, 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 beep.
We out.
Alright, you take this fucking guy.